What's up, guys? It's 5:05. Why arguing with a woman is pointless because, and it's like damn near gay because I don't really be arguing with people because I get drained and then I start to feel stupid for even putting my energy there. And I start to realize, did this even really matter? What are we arguing about? We need to argue about getting the bills paid because all the stuff we arguing about is not paying our bills. And we getting riled up for no reason. The thing is like arguing with like women and trying to debate is like the perspectives are both opposing and there's no base in the argument. So you as a man and her as a woman, you guys are you're thinking of this shit in gender perspective instead of looking at it from a logical standpoint. So it's never gonna work out. It is never gonna be a argument. It's never gonna be a solution because you're thinking it in a male perspective and she's thinking it in a female perspective from her experiences and yours. I'm not saying none of you guys is valid. Hear each other out. And if you guys don't know how to find a base in an argument, then it's like you guys are gonna trigger each other. And it's just never gonna work. That's why I don't argue with women, period, or argue with anybody. Because you would get pissed, that this person is saying this BS, and it's like, how they had the audacity to say this and that, but it's like, how do they know? Like, it's gonna trigger you because you think you know this and you think you know that, but they saying this because it's ego. So I wouldn't argue with nobody, especially a woman, because they're gonna get triggered because they're thinking based off of emotion. Their perspective is based off emotion. It's not based off of like truth or something that's like grounded in like reality. It's based off what they see, they experience. It has to be in reality. That's why it's just no point of arguing with them. It's just kind of useless. That's why I just never do it. I don't got time for that. Like, I feel bad for guys who has to argue with their wives to get their point across. Like, I'd rather just like get a car, drive off a bridge than to deal with that. Like, because I'm just not arguing with somebody that I'm close to, that I have to sleep in the same room in bed with every day for the most basic stuff. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. Like, I'd rather just call it quits with life. Because it's like, what is the point? You're literally trapped. Yeah, arguing with them is pointless unless she overcame her nature, her emotional nature, her urges. I'm not going to say she's going to agree with you, but she's going to understand. She's going to breathe. She's going to be calm. She's not going to try to, belittle you or call you these same taxes and call you gay. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to belittle you or try to emasculate you because she's overcome her nature. Most has not overcome their nature. So they're going to bash you, they're going to slander you, and they're going to make your life hard. They will literally do that when you don't agree with them. They will try to destroy you and kill you. So what is the point of trying to argue? They haven't overcome their nature. So they're most likely going to want to hurt you. It's literally that bad. I almost got into it with my sister about talking about this and that. I wasn't getting into it. I could just tell like within seconds, bro. She got riled up. Like, there's just no point. I don't really argue with people. But sometimes with arguing with women, it depends. sometimes they'll agree with you for the time being, but then behind their minds, they really don't agree. They're just trying to be on your good side. Now that's a demon, you know? Because a woman that generally cares about you, bro, and she knows what you're saying may not add up to her, she's gonna try to, like, see what she could find that can, like, resonate a little bit with it, or she's just gonna back off. If not, then she just can't stand you. You know? You should understand that man and woman, we have slightly different experiences. You know? I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to debate. You know what I'm saying? That's useless. I don't get why these guys in these communities, manosphere, they be trying to, like, argue, get the point across to these, like, women. I don't get what they're trying to do. It's just kind of useless. Like, it's just, like, what do you want to hear their perspective? Do you want, like, what is you trying to get? Like, is this, aren't you, like, the man? That may sound kind of cringe, but aren't you the man? Like, so why is you arguing with them? Like, it's just kind of useless. Aren't you supposed to be the example? So it's just kind of like, what's the point of it? I don't see it. It's like, because we're just trying to just use it to get some views because they trigger the emotions. It's like, you can do a lot of emotions. You can do a lot with them. You could change your reality with emotions. The world is going based off our emotions because it's emotional energy. This is a part of, manifesting. You know what I'm saying? And we weaponize our emotions and women's emotions for money. I don't think we should do that shit. I think we should focus on ourselves and overcome our natures, because humans were born into sin, into corruption, and this gives off certain energies in our bodies. So we're born messed up. We got to become pure again within, instead of trying to argue and debate all this nonsense, because it's bullshit. It's not true, but it is true. There's no such thing as a lie. There's no such thing as a lie. Things are just made into different contexts to separate and, fuck things up. That's just how the English language is. So you will never be right in this English language, because there is no right. It's all bullshit, because everything is written in a different context to fuck your mind up. From its base functions, from knowing, from your natural intuition. That's why they have it, to fuck with your mind. So debating and all that is just useless. And arguing, you need to argue about getting your bills paid, because, the economy is hard right now. That's what you should argue about. Arguing about shit online or whatever. It's just kind of dumb. I don't get it, bro. I've never been the argument type. I just get drained, bro. Like, just leave me alone. Like, just do that shit. Like, I don't know, man. I don't got time for that, bro. Imagine sleeping in the same bed as someone and you gotta argue about just waking up or leaving the house. Like, that's hell. Like, that's literally hell. It's hell, man. It's just no point. So you always got to be in this logical perspective. You don't want to trigger the realm of emotions, because it's very touchy when you're in a realm of, like, emotions and certain things. So I suggest you stay out of it and just move forward, and embrace ourselves as humans, instead of trying to fix or this or that, because we're doing it with the English language, which is like a witchcraft language. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's good and bad, but still, it's an evil language. So we got to be careful trying to debate. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this is dumb.